definitely has bred a lot of cricketers in the state. And then we went on to St. Prithi'S for, of course, our first meeting, and our association started off at PSB.
Which I have to ask you, what was the first meeting?
Nothing. I was a pretty upset 14-year-old because they'd shifted me from my class and put me in Ashman's class. So he had a gang of friends who were very naughty, very sporty guys. They were never in class, and they were always out to make trouble. So Ashman was busy with his cricket and his ball badminton and his basketball. I was doing dancing and other extracurricular stuff on the side. But it was a very kuch kuch got wrong in school, which is very weird. But yes, and then he got very busy. He moved schools after class 11. Went into St. Prithi'S, which is a very professional cricket training institute in the city. Got in touch a little later, and then things just took off. Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah. So my question is, the new format of the game has played a fairly integral part in changing your life. It's been a roller coaster ride. Can you tell us about how you feel about the new format?
So a little before we got hitched, he wasn't that busy, but right before the wedding, as everybody knows, he did his test debut. So he's been very busy after that. It is a roller coaster, but we have a fantastic family to come back to, which they keep things very stable, very grounded for us. So coming back home is always special.
And I'm guessing that you keep things very stable, very grounded for him as well. Tell me about that.
We do, because there is a certain environment that Ashwin has grown up in, and luckily for me, I love it. So his parents have played a big role in coming up and what cricket has done to him over the last couple of years. As any cricketer would tell you today, they pick up the kid back when they're 6 years, 7 years old. And it was a long journey, about 20 odd years of playing a lot of cricket. And for me to get into that setup was a big thing. Because they're looking at a guy who's put in so many years of effort, and today he's here because of a lot of things. So that's where it comes in, and the Ariel bit is a special thing for me. I'll tell you what happens. Over the years, cricketers, they work hard. They have this certain goal. Everyone wants to play for the country, everyone wants to play for state, everyone wants to play for school. It starts when you're about 8 years, 9 years old. So he did his under 10, under 15, under 14, whatever. So what happens is when you grow up as a sports person, you build a certain affinity A for your team. B, to the jersey that you sport. Be it the PSB uniform, or be it what he's wearing today, the Indian tricolours, our very favorite Chennai Super Kings, Test colours, whatever it is, it builds an affinity. And when he puts on that uniform, it invokes a certain positiveness in you, which obviously translates to a very positive performance on field. And I'm going to keep that looking good, because the colours bring out an affinity and a positiveness in every sports person. So that's important.
So the journey between, now you brought up jerseys,
yeah.
The journey has been vast, from whites originally to now lots of colours. So how do you keep colours colourful?
So so as all of you know, you have seen colour jerseys. You've got sponsors, you've got team names, you've got player names in different colours. And if you're going to if I'm a player and I'm going to walk into a stadium filled up with thousands of people, I want to be looking good, because that's going to make me feel good. And to remove stains, they accumulate a lot of stains when they're on the field or display. And removing stains is one thing, and keeping color intact. Like you want your red a red and a blue. And Ariel does that for us. It is a big deal.
Color bleeds as
well, because you don't want your colors mixing up. So there's a big stain removing, there's a color protect technology which they use. And it not only removes stains which come from a lot of cricket balls.
Ariel was the one that kept whites white. You're talking about color?
Whites white. If Test cricket started off with whites, and then now you have so many. Yeah, like for example, he started off and then they were whites and they were blues and they were now a yellow. So it keeps colors in place.
Ariel has evolved to color.
Of course. The whole thing about keeping white has moved away now, and everyone wants to keep color colorful. Like I'd be very upset if my pink jacket was not looking very pink. So it is a big thing, and the color lock technology helps. Keep color, remove stains, and no bleeding. So yes.
That sounds perfect. One last question. Are you superstitious? Is there any sort of ritual that you have with the beginning of a match?
So everybody's superstitious. Cricketer's family is superstitious. The wife is superstitious. Even the dogs are probably superstitious, just that we don't allow them to be.
Right.
But there are certain things that we do. Some of them very personal. But I wear during test games. I wear a certain red blazer. Nobody gets to jinx it. I do. Yes.
So you wear the same red blazer?
I try my best. So when the camera guy comes, I'm like, okay, take it off. And then I slip it on. But yes, we do have our own sentiments.
So that you keep that red blazer blazing red?
Yes. Ariel again. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. And I see the product that you're talking about. Okay, so I have to ask Preeti a couple of questions since I'm loud and audible enough that you can hear me. Couple of questions is, first question, you're from Chennai. How's the journey been like from PSPB school to here? First of all, Vanakkam, is this on? Mic there, can you guys hear us? This is really bothering me.